It's been 27 years since we saw Johnny Rico do his part.
Everyone fights. No one quits.
But you can still be of service in the bug war. Would you like to know more? Horde shooters are special to me. It feels like the purest form of co-op, just a test of how well you can fight the masses and keep your team from dying. Sometimes it's an old staple or a new delve into the grimdark, and sometimes you gotta put your body on the line for the mobile infantry and take the fight to the bugs. Starship Troopers Extermination hangs on to some tropes of the genre, but drives the scale way the hell up.
Assault and secure mission is a go, Brimstone 1. You know the drill. Secure the objectives in the order issued by command. Hire out.
16 troopers of the Deep Space Vanguard hit the ground at the start of a mission, either to defend an outpost or to advance and secure ground to build a base on for intel gathering. Aside from arc defense, which is a bit more technical, the community has been extremely inviting because frankly, we're all just here to shoot bugs. There's little to no competitive aspect to the game, but it results in all 16 players feeling like a team instead of the 4 best jostling for the top score. On Horde and Arc Defense game modes, you have to build and maintain an outpost, alongside knocking out secondary objectives like high-value targets, extra ore refineries, and NPC squads that need rescuing from the bugs. AAS, or Advance and Secure, is definitely my favorite. The mode feels more condensed than the others, and results in some great running firefights when you're trying to secure an area and move the rest of the ore to a bunker for pickup. This brings us to the Galactic Front. It's a community effort to take new planets back from the bugs, where high-priority missions or company ops progress the front upon completion. You'll have to join a company, or you can start your own little one-man army and host public games to run them with, where upon beating back the bug horde, you earn victory points that push the front forward. To be able to host company ops, just play regular missions to earn intel, which can be spent on whichever operation suits you the best. Upon filming this, we haven't taken Boreas yet, but we are making some very steady progress. The only complaint that I personally have so far is that it frequently fails to join lobbies despite my ping holding a brisk 18 in almost every game I've been in. But there are plenty of people on console and PC both having a much tougher time than me getting into games, or crashing out mid-game on a regular basis, which forfeits any XP you had earned. Lack of stability at launch is something that's hurt a ton of recent titles, and I'd love to see this get the updates it deserves because the core of this game really is fantastic. Let's get more into an actual op here.
Everyone quits. No one fights.
We're pulling Ranger with our trusty Morita Carbine, a more compact, high rate of fire cousin to the go-to bug smasher of the DSV. In an advanced and secure scenario, you'll have multiple parts of the map that need to be secured or have objectives completed in them, capped off by the speed running of building a defensive outpost and a nice horde fight as you wait for extraction. Your classes all play pretty distinct roles from one another. Rangers are great at plugging gaps due to their high mobility with jump packs. Snipers are needed to keep heavy targets like Grenadiers under control. Guardians can become human bunkers to make defensive strong points, and the Demolishers, mortars, and other ordnance make for some great crowd clearing. And last, but certainly not least, are the support classes. Medics are pretty self-explanatory. They keep the team alive and you pick up fallen troops. Where the engineers are able to repair defenses during horde waves when everyone else's build tool is locked, which makes them kind of the linchpin of a good horde defense. One thing this game does great is keep everyone in the action. Prime example is how medics can provide first aid supplies to the team, lightening the load on them to actually keep people on their feet, and that gets their gun in the fight more often. As the most important thing to do in order to survive as a team, doesn't matter what class, is kill bugs. The engaging core loop coupled with a community-driven objective give you all the reason you need to log in and do a couple of ops, even when you've unlocked what you want for your perfect class. While not the most talkative, as is usual nowadays, the community is super helpful as long as you make an effort to stay in the fight with your team, and that results in new players picking things up, sticking around, and getting better rather than being chased away by the veterans. If you can deal with a few server hiccups as they get things ironed out with crossplay and their console launch, the mobile infantry could most definitely use you on the line. Join the fight today.